Buat saya yang paling menarik tentang belajar bahasa Indonesia adalah kesempatan yang diberikan oleh bahasa itu. Maksudku, walaupun ya itu pasti menarik membaca buku atau lain-lain dalam bahasa, yang paling menarik adalah kesempatan atau pengalaman dan teman yang saya dapat karena saya bisa berbicara dalam bahasa Indonesia. I studied Indonesian as part of my Bachelor of Arts at University of Melbourne. And then in 2012 I went on exchange to Indonesia for a year and studied 6 months of international relations, and then 6 months I was at University of Gadjah Mada in Yogyakarta, and we did a community development project for 2 months. We went and lived in a village and just helped out the community there. So I started studying Indonesian in Year 9, and I didn't actually like it at first. I think I found it very difficult that I couldn't really say what I wanted to say. You know, I'd stumble over every word. I think whenever you start a new language, that's what happens, right? To a certain point, you've got to push through that first year where you're stumbling over words and, you know, it seems difficult and it doesn't seem real. I think you've got to, just get through that and have that vision that in the future, you know, there's a whole world waiting for you where you can use it. For me, a little sort of victory with my language was the first time I made someone laugh in Indonesian. So I think that's really tough to make, you know, humour is so sort of culturally dependent. So to make someone laugh in their own language, I was like, made it, yeah, cool. So something small, but it was like sort of, I felt like there was a bit of a milestone in my language. I think with Indonesian, it's fantastic that given it's increasingly in the news, and there are issues obviously in the relationship between Australia and Indonesia. When the Indonesian ministers come out and say things, or the president or experts on Indonesia come out and say certain things, I understand the cultural context in where they're coming from. And I think by learning the language, I now understand sort of the cultural groundings of perspectives and how Indonesians are reacting to certain things. And it's only through learning language that I now understand that.